I have the most exciting, epic perfume haul for you. I don't think I have done such an exciting perfume haul in a while. I've done some amazing perfume hauls on my channel. My channel is known for the really epic ones, epic perfume hauls. But you guys, this is one you don't want to miss. I have got the goodies for you. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of highly anticipated fragrances, new releases, and some really intriguing ones. I'm not going to say much. You're just gonna have to stay tuned and find out. Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous fragrance video. I have the most epic haul for you. I've been buying perfumes, they've been arriving. I have so many here. I have niche, I have designer, I have celebrity, one celebrity fragrance. I have so many. The first one I want to start this video with is this one. You guys, I've already filmed the IG story of the unboxing. Yeah, so check out my Instagram account if you want to see the fabulous unboxing of this. I actually have a ton of samples here that I want to talk about sometime. Oh, I also have this right here, the Maison de Parfum samples. I'm not gonna review all these other fragrances of which I have deluxe samples. I'm going to wait. I'm probably going to do a house review of this fragrance house because oh my gosh, just wait. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. This packaging, I just love the luxurious packaging. So here is the fragrance right here. You guys, I've already unboxed this and I've already tried it on. Oh my gosh, okay? Let me tell you the name of it. This is Lait de Chocolat, you guys. Oh my God, as you can tell by the name, this is a chocolate fragrance. It's good. I just couldn't keep it, could I? I just ruined the surprise. But anyway, yes, this is the most divine chocolate fragrance I have ever smelled in my life. You guys have no idea how much I have been craving for a really divine, delicious chocolate fragrance. And you know, I have reviewed chocolate fragrances on my channel before. There was one that I absolutely hated from, was it Mancera? Yes, Mancera Choco Violet. That one is horrible. It was very synthetic, headache inducing. It was so synthetic. Now this is what I wanted that fragrance to be. That's what I expected from it. And how could I have expected that? You know, this is a world of difference, you guys, obviously. I mean, look at this bottle, by the way. Starting with the bottle, it's absolutely to die for. I love this bottle. I will say this is one of my favorite perfume bottle designs out of everything I have. You guys know I love Christian Louboutin, Louis World bottles. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the MMicallef bottles, and this very, like, you can see luxury, you know, in the bottles. So let me, you guys, I'm going to loose my stuff a little bit here, so bear with me. I'm going to try not to show my enthusiasm too much, let's just put it that way, okay? Let me spray, because when I sprayed this, when this arrived and I sprayed it on myself, I made some sounds that if you heard them, you would have thought it was something else happening, okay? Let's just put it that way. And I'm going to try and not do that in this video, okay? This is absolutely divine though. Let me spray right here on my wrist because I think this perfume deserves to be sprayed on skin. I don't want to spray it on blotter cards, okay? Look at that atomizer, by the way. Hold that thought. The atomizer, did you see the atomizer just like sprays like a fine mist, which I absolutely love. Oh, wow, is what I have to say. Oh, wow. This fragrance smells absolutely delicious and sexy, edible, all at the same time. My husband was around me when I first unboxed this and I sprayed it on myself and he was like, whoa, that is gorgeous. And it's like chocolate. You can tell it's chocolate at first spray, right? But I mean, he could tell it. So we were in vicinity, but he was standing far away, like I can see him through the hole, but he was standing in the next room, right? So he could smell it and he was like, oh my goodness. And then he came close and he smelled it on me and he thought it was absolutely delicious. And it's like, I just want to take a bite out of your arm. So that's how I feel about this fragrance. Oh my God, it's so milky, so chocolatey. You guys, I gotta tell you, I can't stop smelling this when I spray it on me. This is actually my scent of the day. I wore it all day today. This is my first full day of wearing this and oh my gosh, like this is what my husband and I did all night. Like that day when it arrived, I sprayed it on like in the afternoon and all day we just kept smelling my arm. I kept smelling my arm and he kept smelling me, you know, like I sprayed it everywhere. He just kept going, you know, because it's so good. This is really about that creamy, very delicious, decadent chocolate and that milk. So it's chocolate and milk that I get the most in this fragrance, but there is something very delicate, like a delicate floral note in here. I love that delicate floral touch from that beautiful, beautiful jasmine. There's a woodiness in this fragrance, in the base especially. I think there's like teak wood and all these like exotic woods in the base that really, I think, gives it this beautiful woody base that really complements the gourmet notes in this, the chocolate, the milk. There's a load of vanilla, but not in an obnoxious way, not in a sweet, smack you in the face kind of way. Oh my gosh, if I could just stop smelling myself. That's the thing, like it just smells so delicious. You just wanna take a bite out of your arm. I mean, it's that good. I don't always get this crazy over fragrances, and you guys know it takes a really good mind-blowing fragrance to get this kind of crazy reaction from me. This one is worth every penny and it is a must-have gourmet in your collection, especially if you are a gourmet fragrance lover and you love chocolate fragrances. Forget the, what do you call it, a Guerlain, what's the name of the fragrance that got discontinued by Guerlain that was really what was like to this day like one of the best chocolate gourmet fragrances, but it got discontinued. I forget the name now, I'll put it up here. Forget that, okay? Forget Mancera Choco Violet. If you think that's good, the Mancera Choco Violet, try this, okay? You will know what you've been missing, what you have been missing, what a real chocolate fragrance that's done right should smell like, okay? I mean, I love my Lilac Love that has a little bit of cacao powder. Doesn't hold a candle to this. You guys, this is bar none the best chocolate fragrance I have smelled to this day, truth be told, okay? Promise you, so good. Must have, get it. And this fragrance house makes other gorgeous gourmand fragrances. Lady Biscuit is another one. Lady Vinay, that's another one. They make such delicious gourmand fragrances. So I actually have a discount code for you guys if you want to order this beautiful gourmand fragrance. When you order directly from the Fragrance House website, you get a lot of perks like, you know, free deluxe samples and stuff like that. So it's always nice. Yeah, take advantage of it. It is Cleo 10. I will actually link it down in the description box. Every time I have a discount code for you guys for any of these fragrances I'm talking about, I will list and link all of them down in the description box. I always try to find the best places, the best price to buy them, and I always link them down. And if I have discount codes, I always link them too. This is absolute gorgeousness, divine fragrance. I am so glad. This is my first introduction to this fragrance house. Boy, am I glad. Now I want definitely the other ones from this line, the gourmand line. That's really good, like the Lady Biscuit and all the other ones, Lady Vanille, all of those. I want all of them, and I get to test them all here. I have them here, and then of course more of their amazing creations samples here. So I believe I have every one of them in here and here. So if you want to see a house review of this fragrance house, please let me know down in the comment section. I really want to do one. Okay, so I might wait to get some of the other full bottles too, and then do a house review, although I already have like the samples of them. I don't know, I'll wait and see. I think I might wait for a couple of bottles first, and then I'll do like a full house review for you. Let me know down in the comment section if you want that. Then I have this right here. This is a very exclusive fragrance from the house of MMicallef. They just released this, and they only made 1,000 bottles of this fragrance right here. So this is a very exclusive fragrance, and you guys, the packaging is absolutely divine. This is another one that they've added to their Secrets of Love collection. So let me unbox. I mean, I already unboxed this, and it's gonna be on the Instagram account, the unboxing of it. So let me take this out, and oh my gosh, you guys, this packaging, just to give you perspective, Chanel does lacquered boxes for their stuff. Like I just did the 31 Le Rouge lipstick collection, right? And it came in a lacquered box, and you know, this kind of like really luxurious boxes. When they do that, they only do for things that cost $500 or more. Now, just to give you perspective, look at this gorgeous box that MMicallef put this fragrance in, you guys. It is absolutely stunning. It's a collector's piece. You should keep this, absolutely keep this box and put something in it, or you should display this fragrance as it is. I mean, take a look at this box. This is absolutely, what is this material? It's like a lacquer type of box. It's very, you hear that? It's wood, and it's lacquered. And back here is felt. So nice. Look at this. Did I tell you what this is? This is MMicallef Oud Provocant. You guys, that means, I think, challenging or challenge. I don't know, something like that. Here is this, ooh, this box smells so luxurious, you guys. So just to give you an idea, this is, I believe this is a wood box, and it's lacquered, and look at these gold hinges. I mean, look at the attention to detail. If Chanel, a brand like Chanel, put something in a box like this, you can be guaranteed that it's gonna cost you a lot of money. Okay, so and then you get here a card with, it's basically an authenticity kind of card. It has information on the fragrance. So it comes in this little pocket on this side, and look at this presentation. Oh my gosh, this is the gorgeous bottle. It's actually a very opaque bottle, almost like porcelain. And I love this cap. It's kind of like that Chabaud kind of, you know, cap. I just love this type of packaging. It's Secrets of Love collection. Obviously, this is the shape of the bottle from the collection. So this is a very, very, very refined oud fragrance. Now, let me give you a disclaimer, however. Oud is a note that is very different, very much a distinct note that either you love oud or you don't love oud. So you'd have to be an oud lover for you to really truly appreciate a high quality oud fragrance. Now this right here is a very highly refined oud fragrance, but you would have to be an oud lover. If you love that type of refined oud fragrances, you'd love this. I've already sprayed this too. I did the unboxing on Instagram. Let me do this one on this wrist. This is a very kind of, it gives me Arabian Nights royalty, like Middle Eastern royalty vibes, you guys. It's actually a very, I wouldn't say very spicy, but it's a spicy oud that is very refined, very refined. You can tell that it's not your barnyard oud. It is not like that. It's very, very much a, however, it is very much a sharper oud. So again, you have to be an oud lover. If you are not someone who ever likes oud fragrances, it's not for you. I will warn you of that. But if you are an oud lover, you're going to love this. This is a spicy oud that really transports me to like that Arabian Nights kind of Arabian royalty, you know, that sort of vibes. It's a very refined, very sophisticated oud fragrance, which is what MMicallef does best, you know, refined fragrances. It's really beautifully woody. Oud obviously is a woody note. Arga wood is what oud is. This is very opulent. I will say it's not for those of you who don't want to stand out. Okay, this is very opulent, very, very refined, very much a high quality, refined, opulent oud. It's a bit spicy. It's very woody in the most wonderful way. It has a little incense which gives it a, again, enhances that oriental vibe in here, the very royal oriental vibes. Bit of saffron. It has labdanum, which always gives a little bit of a leather nuance, which adds to the luxurious feel of this fragrance. I think the incense in here, there's incense, different types of incense. So there's one other kind of incense, I'm sure, and you also get a little bit of frankincense in here. So you get the idea. You get a little bit of ambergris, I mean, which gives you again more woody nuances, but also like a little bit of that marine vibe because it comes from the gut of the sperm whale. Although it's now created not, you know, different, not from the sperm whale, you know. And this makes it a little bit sultry because of the cypriol oil note in here, you guys. You know how I feel about Davana and cypriol oil. They both make fragrances a bit sultry, you know. So this is a very refined, smooth, slightly spicy, very sensually woody, opulent oud fragrance. But it is for those of you who are oud lovers. Again, not for the faint of heart. You have to be someone who loves oriental fragrances, someone who appreciates a good oud fragrance. There are only 1,000 bottles that they've made, so hurry if you want this. It's going to sell out very soon, especially, you know, there are so many people who love like a good refined oud fragrance. So yeah, this is just like perfect for display, you guys. And the thing about it is that it's a refined, very oriental type of oud, and gives me like, transports me to Arabian Nights, like Arabian royalty vibes. But at the same time, it is not your typical Middle Eastern type of smelling fragrance just because it has oud. It actually is a very modern creation, I gotta tell you, and it's very refined. The moment I smelled this, the first word that came to my mind was refined. Okay, so see that? It's a pretty solid box, absolutely gorgeous, display worthy. Okay, I do have my usual discount with MMicallef down in the description box. It's Cleo 10, so use it if you want to get it. Hurry though if you want it, because they only made 1,000 bottles. And I have another beautiful fragrance from a fragrance house I just started exploring. This is, of course, Experimental Perfume Club. A lot of you guys have been DMing me, asking me about this fragrance house. One of you even asked if I'm going to do a review of this fragrance house. You know who you are. I don't know if you want me to say your name or not, so I'm not going to mention it. So yeah, here it is. I just started exploring it. I'm going to do a house review of this fragrance house as well. Stay tuned, because I do have a lot of samples that I got received that I can actually do. I have enough to do a full review of the fragrance house, but I do plan to get a couple of more fragrances from this house, so stay tuned. So here is the, again, I did the unboxing on Instagram. It comes with this really nice stickers on the side, so I'm going to take them off. I did the unboxing on Instagram, and it says right there. So this fragrance house, before I open the fragrance, let me tell you a little bit about it. The name is Experimental Perfume Club because they are a fragrance house that believe everyday people like you and me should be able to experiment with fragrances and create our own scents, explore and create, experiment and create our own scents that fit us, like individual, kind of like your signature, right? Like your own scent. So they actually have an academy, perfume academy, where they, you know, people actually go create fragrances, and they are all about giving people like you and me, you know, fragrance enthusiasts, a chance to create their own signature, you know. Now this is one of their creations that they have several collections. This is from one of the collections. This is actually Fleur d'Ambre, which is it's flower, ambre is amber, so floral amber fragrance, obviously. Now what I love so much, look at these bottles. I love these bottles. They're so elegant, so unique, so different. I love the dark bottles. It helps you keep your fragrance nice and blocked from the sun, you know. And I just love this because this is different from other bottles that I have in my collection. I love it when it's sleek like that. I did the unboxing. I've already smelled this. So I'm going to spray it right here in a different spot of my body. Ooh, nice atomizer. Did you see that? Very like, what is it? The nice atomizers today. They've all been like fine mist, you know. This is right up my alley. You guys know how I'm a huge lover of tropical floral scents that are like with tropical floral notes. This has gorgeous jasmine. I can smell the gorgeous jasmine, very bewitching. You know, jasmine can be very bewitching and just captivating. And this has osmanthus, which really complements the jasmine. And I swear it might not be revealed in the composition, but I swear I can smell ylang ylang. I can smell ylang ylang. I'm pretty sure I smell ylang ylang in here. There's no doubt about it. I don't know if it's revealed in the composition. There's definitely amber, a beautiful amount of amber, a little bit of iris. I think it's slight powderiness, but you know, The thing I love are those gorgeous, like bewitching tropical floral notes like ylang ylang, jasmine, osmanthus. Oh, I just love how they smell. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. I adore fragrances like that. Absolutely adore. This is right up my alley. If you have watched my channel for any length of time, you know I'm crazy for this type of beautiful, bewitching, sexy, tropical goddess type of scents. Another thing I smell in here, you guys, is a slight bit of a kick, a spiciness. I almost feel like there might be a little bit of like a hint of black pepper or something. There's this kick in here. It could be coming from a woody note like akigala wood. You know how it has a bit of like peppery kick? Might be that it has maybe like a woody note like akigala wood in the base. Maybe that's where that kick comes from, which adds a real nice edge to it. Well, I gotta say I'm really thrilled with everything I've opened so far and I've shared with you. I love the bottle. I love so far so good. Experimental Perfume Club. I want to explore more from this fragrance house. I will do a house review at some point of the fragrance house, but I'm very impressed so far. I do have a discount code for this too. Yeah, down in the description box. Check it out if you want to explore this amazing niche fragrance house. Then I have this beauty right here. This is from another fragrance house that I absolutely adore. I have so many fragrances from this house already, and I know I've talked about them many times on my channel. You guys know I love Anduiza from this fragrance house, Rosamonda. I have so many, and the newest one that I just added to my collection, the Embry one, I just love them all so very much. This one is Cutie Theme by Joyu Uni Sensorial fragrance house. Let me get it out. You know how their fragrances come in these cylindrical containers, which is quite unique, and all of the perfume bottles are very like funky, very fun, you know, different colors. So this one actually is a beautiful kind of purple bottle. Here it is, and this is perfect for this time of the year. This is definitely a fall fragrance. So I can smell all of these right out of the atomized. So by the way, you guys, I am spraying this because this is the first time I'm reviewing this on my channel, and I want to be able to talk about them after spraying on my arms. By the way, great atomizer there as well. Wow, very impressed. It's good. It is. I smelled this too when it arrived. This is such a pretty woman type of fragrance, you know? Very, very lovely. Well, no wonder, because this is an iris fragrance. Iris, the note of iris is something that screams feminine, like screams feminine, okay? Because iris is very powdery. It's a blue purple powdery floral, kind of like, you know, iris violet. All those fall under that category. The iris note, the powderiness of the iris note, a lot of the times, like fragrances that the fragrance houses want to give like that sort of cosmetic lipstick vibe, they tend to put iris in it. Although this I wouldn't call this smells like lipstick, but it does have that very pretty woman vibe, you know, like sexy pretty woman, make way kind of vibe, you know. It's a violet iris leather fragrance, and oh, did I tell you there's leather in it? So it's very luxurious. It has that refinement, the luxury, like expensive vibes. It has a little hint of greenness from the violet leaves, and then there's that iris butter that's in here that gives it that beautiful, whatever this fragrance smells like is thanks to the iris butter. That's what makes it what it is. And then there is that very luxurious leather note, you guys, that really gives this another level luxurious feeling. It's very, it smells like a woman who is dressed really pretty to go to a black tie event, or a woman who is a celebrity or a performer who's about to go, you know, like a world-class dancer or somebody who's like putting on her lipstick and about to go perform. That sort of vibe that it gives me, that's how it makes me feel. Gorgeous. I'm very, 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 very thrilled with all of the perfumes in my haul this time around, you guys. This is why I told you at the beginning of the video, this is an epic, awesome haul. And then I have this gorgeous beauty right here that I just wanted to, by the way, I had to leave out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fragrances from this haul because too many, okay? I tell you, I've been accumulating fragrances and I just don't want this video to be a million years long. But anyway, I do also have one of the LoveShackFancy fragrances. This is Boheme. Out of the 3, there are 2 other, as you know. I couldn't get a hold of the other 2 because on Sephora, they were sold out, the Sephora website. But here is this beautiful, pretty bottle. Oh my gosh, does it not scream feminine like crazy? This is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. This bottle is porcelain. So when you're done with the fragrance, you can pull this out and use it as a vase, you know, like that kind of fragrance. I love that about it. I do gotta say though, this is actually kind of like rubbery plastic, which I wish this was like more like a porcelain piece too, but that's okay. I forgive them for that as long as this is porcelain. So this, by the way, oh, by the way, my husband has not smelled, that reminded me, I was about to tell you about what my husband thought of this fragrance. I gotta say, many of these my husband has not smelled yet. He hasn't smelled the MMicallef one, the J.U.S one, or the EPC one yet. I'm gonna assume he's gonna love them. I will update you on what he thought of those. So yeah, but he happened to be around when I sprayed this for the first time. So these are gonna be featured in upcoming videos. I can see many other videos they would be in because of the way they are. In those videos, I'll update you on like longevity, sillage, and everything. But although I can tell you right now without even trying, that the J.U.S one, the Chabaud one, I can already tell you last all day and amazing sillage projection. But like the J.U.S one, the MMicallef one, I can tell you they're all gonna last a long, long time just from their strength. I can tell you that much. Anyway, so this is the LoveShackFancy Boheme. Let me spray it. So I already sprayed that one. So let me spray right here up on my arm. This one, this is, oh, this is such a pretty girly. This is very playful, girly fragrance, okay? So what I was trying to say to you, and I got off on a tangent, my husband loves this on me. He thinks it's a very pretty, like a pretty girl kind of fragrance, very playful, very much like girly, very playful, girly fragrance. This has very pretty girl fragrance notes just to begin with. It has like peony, which is like a really pretty girl type of fragrance note, like white amber, very, very much like that type of note. It has a bit of blackcurrant, which adds like the juiciness to the fragrance, makes it a little fruity fresh. You can smell the peony, but also like jasmine type of white florals in there. Even if it's not revealed in the composition, I can tell you that it's there. Very like white, pretty pink florally kind of pretty girl fragrance. It smells absolutely gorgeous. People love the Moon Dance, the one in the cream color bottle with the pink floral flowers. And this one, the Boheme, the most than the pink one. Okay, so yeah, I think it's really pretty. So now I have 2 fragrances that I already have in my collection, but I wanted to talk to you about this because I actually got backups of them. Okay, so this is actually from MMicallef. This one I'm going to talk about first. This is in their new packaging. Don't you love the new Secrets of Love collection packaging? It's absolutely stunning. They actually just now did the new packaging. So this is from the Secrets of Love collection. This is, of course, Glamour. You guys are familiar with this fragrance. This is that absolutely gorgeous, like bewitching, sexy jasmine fragrance that has a bit of that alien Mugler vibes, but only like better, way better, because I don't love alien Mugler the way I love this. This is what I wanted alien Mugler to smell like. Let's just put it that way, okay? My husband thinks this is one of the sexiest fragrances in my collection. You guys already know because I've told you that. I'm not gonna spray this because this is just like a backup addition to my collection. This is just such a beautiful, by the way, oh, I forgot to mention what's different about this packaging. So if you can remember, the old packaging was like a metal cage. The perfume glass bottle was inserted into a metal cage, whereas this, I should have brought it down. It's upstairs, my other one. Let me go get it. Okay, so I went and grabbed my other bottle. So this was a metal cage, as you can see, which the glass bottle was inside the metal cage, right? Whereas the new packaging is actually a porcelain kind of bottle. No metal cage, it's different now. But the same design. I don't know, what do you guys think? I like both. Really, I mean, you know, but some of you might like this more. This is just a beautiful jasmine, musky jasmine with loads of like vanilla and sandalwood. A little bit of rose, a little bit of juicy peach. Oh, I love this so much. One of my favorite super feminine, super sexy fragrances in my collection. This would be my backup bottle now that I, you know, like I have my original here, and this is actually my second bottle that I've gone through one already, and this is my second bottle, and now I have a backup. Okay, the other one I got a backup of is this. Actually, this is for my husband, so let me show you the original right here as well. So I got a backup. Let me just show you the packaging, new packaging, and this is of course Delice. So this one, here's the older bottle again in that cage, metal cage in the older version, and this is the new version that is just porcelain bottle. This my husband loves on himself. By the way, this is a unisex fragrance, but I would say this smells really amazing, very sexy on my husband, and he actually loves this on himself the most. He told me that he loves gin and tonic for summertime. That's his favorite summertime fragrance. That's like all-time favorite. And this is actually his favorite cold weather fragrance from MMicallef and period. So now we know. I mean, he does love Red Colorado too, but he loves this on himself even more than Red Colorado. This is really stunning. Very, very sexy. This just smells like a sexy man, okay? When I got the first bottle, I sprayed it, like when I smelled it, I thought of my husband right away, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna spray it on me, but I'm gonna spray it on my husband. And when I sprayed it on him, it smelled so dang sexy that I gave it to him. I didn't even wear it after that. It's his. It's his. Okay. This is like, it gives me like this sort of fresh, sort of conifer vibes. I don't know if it has any like piney fresh kind of notes at all, but I get a little bit of that. I don't know if it's revealed in the composition or not, but this does have like orange, you know, in the opening for like opening citrus. It's got a little spiciness from nutmeg and cinnamon, that warmth. It has a little bit of rose actually, and it has oud and vanilla. When my husband sprayed it on himself, I remember like the first bottle, he said that it smells a little smoky, and I agree. It does smell a little smoky. It's kind of a really weird fragrance because it smells fresh, kind of, with the citrus and everything, and I feel like there's a conifer note in there too that gives a little freshness. It's in the opening. And then it smells a little bit smoky with whatever the smoky note that's not revealed in the composition. And then it smells kind of slightly sweet from the vanilla. So it's like fresh, smoky, and sweet in a way. But it's whatever it is, adds up to a very sexy fragrance on my husband. Lastly, I have a fragrance right here that everybody knows about. This is Ariana Grande Cloud Pink. This is, of course, the original is Ariana Grande Cloud. You guys know Cloud very much. And then she released the Cloud Intense, the intense version, which I don't have. I need to get that. But this is the latest flanker in the line. This is the Ariana Grande Cloud Pink. So let me take this. I always throw this stupid cloud away. I don't even know why this comes with. Why can't she just do it this way? Why what's this for? This is clunky and really cheap looking. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I mean, it still looks cheap, but I mean, come on, it's an affordable fragrance. We can't expect niche packaging from it. But this I wanted to get because it kind of piqued my interest. I'm going to spray it right here on my shoulder a little bit. So now this has that original Cloud DNA with that slight Baccarat Rouge vibes that it's so famous for. I will say I like this more already. I can tell you I do like the original Cloud as well. To be honest, I don't wear it as much because I have so many fragrances in my collection, you guys, and I already have Baccarat Rouge and I have like a million other dupes for it that I already have too. And this is not really a dupe. I wouldn't call it a dupe of Baccarat Rouge, but it has that sort of DNA with that slight, you know, sweet, like burnt sugar vibes that people like to, I don't like to use that term, but you get the idea, that sort of amber floral vibes that Baccarat Rouge has. So this is actually more of a fruity version of the original, I would say. So this has dragon fruit berries, and this has pineapple, I think, and it has orchid, some coconut water, which I don't really pick up the coconut water part from this. This has amber, moss, it has praline, which is one of the things that gives that Baccarat Rouge vibe, because something about the sweetness of the praline mixed with the amber or ambergris or amberette, that type of notes, gives a bit of that Baccarat Rouge DNA, you know what I mean? Minus the saffron vibes, you know what I mean? And the minus the pine and the conifer vibe, like, or the fir that's in it. So anyway, yeah, this is like a more, like a slightly sweeter, slightly fruity version of the original Cloud. I do like this more. This does smell more feminine and sort of more playful. I do like it. So that's it, you guys. That is my massive haul that included a lot of amazing fragrances. I actually have the new Kayali Oudgasm collection, which I didn't include in this video because I'm gonna do a different video with that one. What do you guys think? Do you want a dedicated video on the Oudgasm collection so you can hear the honest 100% truth about the collection from somebody who's not in the pre-approved PR list of the brand, you know? Let me know down in the comment section if you want to see a dedicated video of that. I also left out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other fragrances because too many, otherwise this video will be a mile long. So stay tuned for more amazing content coming your way. Let me know if you want a dedicated one for the Kayali collection, the Oudgasm collection, or do you want it in the next haul video? Let me know down in the comment section. What do you think about these gorgeous fragrances that I just haul? I am actually super thrilled with each and every one of them in this haul. Actually, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel because it really helps me a lot to grow my community. I know that 30% of you watching still haven't subscribed. Please go ahead and click that button so you can join the family. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I actually do some pretty awesome fun content. I will see you guys in my next video.